Take a look around the world, and you'll be able to understand that Europeans conquered the world in terms of money and economy. Most countries of Europe can be termed as rich, what makes them very different from other parts of the globe. We've all been curious to know what it's like to be a billionaire, at least once in our lifetime. Even if we cannot be one, we can know about the ones who have made their names into the European billionaire lots. Let me walk you through the current billionaires of Europe one by one, and let's begin with the richest. Number 1. Bernard Arnault. The whole of Europe holds Bernard Arnault as an asset, and that's rightfully so. He has positioned himself as the third richest person in the world. Bernard owns the LVMH, Moët Hennessy, Louis Vuitton, and MNC, specializing in luxury products. Needless to say, more about Louis Vuitton as it ranks the highest amongst the most luxurious brands when it comes to the fashion industry. He has a net worth of $159 billion. According to Forbes, the LVMH empire wraps around more than 70 sub-brands in the cosmetic, fashion, and wine, along with jewelry streams, which are equally luxurious as their parent company. Number 2. Francois Benecourt Myers. Francois Benecourt Myers got into the world's billionaire list in 2018 and continues to be amongst the wealthiest women in the world. Myers inherited her wealth from her mother, Leanne Benecourt, then the richest woman in the world, who died at the age of 94. 33% of the L'Oreal company is owned by Francois Benecourt Myers. Besides being a billionaire, she is also a philanthropist and an author. Benecourt has a net worth of $74 billion, which in turn makes her the richest woman in France, Europe, and the world. Number 3. Armanico Ortega. Have you ever picked up your clothes from Zara? Even if you haven't, you would come across the brand's name at least once. Armanico Ortega from Spain is the founder of Inditex, which has Zara and Bershka brands under it. Zara is remarkably the best-known clothing brand with 2,000 plus stores fixed worldwide. Ortega has an asset of $48 billion, making him the wealthiest person in Spain and the third richest person in Europe, after Bernard Arnault and Francois Benecourt Myers. Number 4. Dieter Schwartz. Dieter Schwartz, a German-based entrepreneur, is amongst those assets. He inherited the ownership of the leader chain of supermarkets from his father, Joseph Schwartz, and is the current CEO and chairman of Lidl, which has the retail shop spread across 10,000 locations in Europe. Schwartz has a total of net worth of $40 billion, making him the richest person in Germany. He is also the owner of the Schwartz Group, under the Lidl operates. Number 5. Rodolphe Sade. Rodolphe Sade is the chairman of CMA CGM Group, which has its expertise in shipping and logistics transport. Now it's the world's largest shipping company. According to Forbes 2022, Rodolphe owns a net worth of $41 billion. Rodolphe took over the CEO and chairman position in the CMA CGM Group from his father, Jacques Sade, in 2017. Number 6. Francois Pinault. Francois Pinault is the CEO of the Kering Group, a multinational company group that owns luxurious goods that indeed has 15 other luxurious brands under it. Pinault acquired about 42% stake in the Gucci Group when he was just 36 years old. Surprisingly, later back in 2005, he was appointed as the CEO of the company and got its name changed to PPR back then. The company grew, made ambitious transformation, and had its new name, Kering. Kering owns 8 ginormous designer brands that include St. Laurent, Gucci, Alexander McQueen, and Bottega Veneta. Pinault and his family have a net worth of $50 billion, which indeed makes him the 25th richest man in the world. Number 7. Beate Heister and Karl Albrecht Jr. Beate Heister is one of the 2 children of the Karl Albrecht, who founded the supermarket chain named Aldi Company. She is a German billionaire hairdresser who inherited half of the share of the Aldi group of supermarkets. Unlike France, Germany has a good grip in the retailing sector of goods and supermarkets. Karl Hans Abrecht Jr., being the son of Karl Abrecht and the brother to Beat Heister, is also a German billionaire businessman. Half of Adidas supermarket chain operates under him. Both Beat and Karl Abrecht's junior father, Karl Abrecht, began his business in the supermarket with his brother Theo, and later split the ownership into two in 1960. Together, Beat and Karl Abrecht Jr. have a net worth of $41 billion. Apart from these billionaires, there are a lot more on the list. This proves that Europe is rich in billionaires. As much as we know for its Colosseum, it can be seen that rather than being a billionaire alone, many rich people have inherited their wealth from their billionaire families. Also, a single billionaire has become a source of creating a billionaire family. Amongst all the European countries, Germany ranks the highest in having a net worth of $3.8 trillion. Click on one of these two videos on the screen right now.